I don't know if they do digital lines for other things, but for their stuff, they just drop it in the middle of night, in the most inconvenient time. So tonight is supposed to be a drop, and it starts anywhere between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. And what they'll do is they'll just drop items, and it's first come, first served. It's just a shit show free-for-all. And we've actually had better luck with those than the Walmart ones, even though the Walmart ones actually create a digital line. So the Walmart ones create a digital line that's supposed to, like, randomly put you in front. Like, it has an accumulation period, and then after that accumulation period, it just lets people through, essentially, at random. So folks are just refreshing the SKU page for hours until it says stuck. Yes, for the Target ones, they're just refreshing the SKU pages for hours until it says stocked. And then, of course, like, people start posting about it, and then everyone floods in line. But everyone just knows that the restock time for Target is between 2 or 1 and 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, because we all just know that, we're all just like, yeah, waiting around, refreshing the SKU pages during that period. And Gabby and I have gotten the vast majority of our stuff doing that, rather than actually waiting through the lines. Which, like I was saying, just doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right that that's our experience. We should be having way more success with the Walmart lines, but the only thing we've ever gotten from the Walmart lines is the perfect order. And the perfect order was skipped by a lot of people because there was, like, a lack of hype for it. Now, I don't think it's a good lack of hype. Yeah, I mean, our luck is, my luck is particularly pretty bad. So it could just be that we've been very unlucky on every Pokemon drop. But, part of me feels like it's gotta be, like, it can't, we've done, like, there's a drop every Wednesday. What the fuck? Why am I stuck? There's a drop every Wednesday for Pokemon. And we've had zero, we've had a 0 success rate on them. Executive suites. And I just feel like we would have had at least one successful, like, foray. If it was, like, you know, truly random anyways. Just because we've been doing this for, like, 2 months now, so we've had, like, 8 attempts and 0 successes. Outside of perfect order, which I feel like we only got because no one was even in line for it. Does Pokemon ever supply new card drops to local shops? So, no. I don't know why they don't do this, but Pokemon does not seem to sell directly to LGSs. What? Huh. wanna drop it. Do I have to go to my inventory to drop it? The hotkey to drop stuff doesn't work? That's stupid. That's really stupid. God damn it. But no, Pokemon does not do... So, if you're getting Pokemon from an LGS, you're paying scalper prices. Every LGS is going to... every LGS is going to have prices that are about the same as what you'd find on TCG Player or eBay. And it's because those stores... The vast majority of them cannot get direct Pokemon sales, or if they can, they're just being greedy. The existence of MSRP LGSs is just not real, which is insane. If you're going to get something at MSRP, you have to buy it from Walmart, you have to buy it from Target, and if you are getting it from Costco or Sam's Club, you're getting it for below MSRP normally. There is not a LGS in all of Johnson City that actually sells at MSRP. Most of them are, or I'd say 100% of them are selling at whatever the standard rate is for TCG Player or eBay. Firepower 11. So... Oh yeah, this is just a way better pistol. I wonder if we dismantle it, if we get our parts back. We got the golden gun! It's fucking dope. I mean, and this is not just like a local thing either. From what I've seen online... If you have like one of the most bro ass LGSs ever, you might be getting things at instead of being marked up to the like 300% of MSRP that is standard. Instead of dealing with markups that is like the 300 to 500% that's standard for TCG Player or eBay, if you have like a bro ass LGS, then they might only be putting like 50 to 100% markup on things. Or I exaggerated. For out of print stuff, I can't blame anyone for doing the high prices because it's out of print. But I mean for in print things, what is kind of the standard is I know these cards have a pretty complicated printing process, but there has to be a certain amount of artificial scarcity for these cards. No, the scarcity is scalpers. There's a shitload of the cards. The thing is, so many people are mass buying up the new product that it's creating fake scarcity. Pokemon, or like Pokemon themselves have printed more and more product every new set to try and fill the hole, because they're not into the reselling aspect of things. They've been increasing production of their cards every new set. With the scalpers just buying more and more stuff, because they just see it as easy money. There's fucking documented cases of scalpers buying units in the thousands to tens of thousands, because they know that there's so much demand for these items that that people will turn around and pay 200% for what they got, so they can spend $30,000 on Pokemon cards, turn around and make $30,000 profit literally the same week that they got the shit, because people want it that bad. And it seems like the break point for these things is very high. For new in-print product, if it's a not very popular set, you're still looking at paying a 50% above MSRP markup. If it's a popular set, you're looking at a 300% MSRP markup. So yeah, if a product is, if a set is popular and a product is $50, what the fuck? Did we get it? I think we got it. I don't know where it was or what that was, but I'm pretty sure we got it. Yeah, so so for example, Ascended Heroes is the hotness right now. That's the set that everyone is like, oh, this one is so good. It's got big hitters in it. The art's awesome. The set's twice as big as normal sets. It's a super set. It's got like 230 cards in it instead of 130 cards. And because of it's popular right now, if you want to buy an ETB of that set, which an ETB retails for MSRP of $49.99, if you want to buy that on the secondary market, you are going to be paying $150. Only if supply is so high the scalpers can't afford to buy it all. But like, really the problem is that not every store is instituting buying limits, because that's where this happens. You either have like corrupt employees at stores who are working directly with scalpers to, before shit even hits the shelves, sell their product in like the thousands to scalpers, or you just have stores not instituting buying limits and people will show up and just clear out the shelves as soon as it hits. And these people get to do this before regular people get to buy anything, because this is their job. Like, they're unemployed at this point. The only thing they do is travel around and buy out, like Targets and Walmarts and Costco's. And so, like, the supply question is more, there has to be a supply that's so big that the scalpers can't afford to buy it all. Because the scalpers will literally be sitting on warehouses. They'll be sitting on warehouses. Because they know time is on their side. they have to just be able to hold, they just have to, like, the scalpers just have to be able to afford to sit on their inventory for 3 years. Because then the stuff leaves print. They just have to be able to afford to keep buying up all the shit for 3 years. And then that shit leaves print. And then, even if you might have, like, lost potential revenue by not offloading your product as fast as possible, if you could afford to sit on it, once it leaves print, the rate of about 50% to 300% shoots up to like 500 to 2,000%, because out of print stuff is way more valuable. So it's a win-win for them. It just kind of sucks. So yeah, there would be a break point, but that break point would be when so much is released that all the scalpers cannot afford to buy out all the product. What is behind the door here that needs repairing? Okay. What is that? What is this repair marker? It's behind the wall. Well, whatever it was, it's gone now. Note. Danielle, missed you leaving your character sheet here. I have a spare in case you don't make it back before the game. Don't worry. It looks great. See you at Rec Center. Fatal Fortress. Okay. To do. Find missing transcribe. Check theater. I mean, it's not like the cards have the added scarcity of raw materials like computer components. If Pokemon just kept a constant supply direct from their online store with the strict buy limit, it would seem to go a long way. So, yeah, no, and Pokemon is making steps with their own supply center. But the problem is, like, yeah, their own supply is the most scarce of all. For the most part, from their own online store. They only do like 1 drop. Sometimes and then they'll do resupply drops kind of out of the blue. One of the things they very recently started doing, which has a lot of people excited, is they're doing invite only restocks. So this was one, I'll just show it on screen here. This is one that they just revealed that they're doing a Phantasmal Flame booster box restock on Pokemon Center. That is, if you check the page, invite only. It is invite only. You're not even allowed to try and buy it. Unless you get an online invite. And the invites you get by being signed up to their email newsletter. And genuinely, I think this is one of, if there's going to be this level of demand for it,